Hey guys, so one little neat thing that I do every time there's a new roster out is I activate some of the hidden players that are still in the roster file even though they're not being used by the game. 2K, you call it laziness, you can call it whatever you want, but to be honest, I'm really happy those players are still in there because this is really easy to do. So open up the roster editor and open up whatever roster you want to open up. I'm using the current one. If you scroll all the way down, you can see that we have some hidden players that aren't playing anymore, but they're still in the roster editor. They still show up in the roster. So we're going to do something amazing. We're going to bring Scalabrine back. We're going to bring him back into the NBA because who doesn't want Scal back? So the first thing we need to do is change his player type. And the player type for a normal NBA player is 2. So let's go back down. I think it was 1488. Yep. So we're going to change this to a 2. Now that doesn't activate him. That doesn't put him in the free agent pool or anything, unfortunately. Just double check all of his settings here. If you want to add him to a team, you have to change these 2 team IDs right here. And since you guessed it, we're going to put him on the Celtics. Check it out. Celtics at number 5 for the ID. So we're going to lose our train of thought. There we go. 5. So what these 2 do is just control the portrait that shows up behind Scalabrine's head when he's in the menus. So if I'm all happy with this, I can go ahead and hit save. Go over to the Teams tab. Now we want to remember that his ID number is 1488. Now, if I only wanted to put him in the free agents pool, I would have to come all the way down here to the free agents and add 1488 right here. Now, Leftos is amazing, and his tool automatically updates this number, but if I don't update this tutorial in time for the Redditor, you will have to change this and add a player to the overall player number for all the players that are in the free agents. Now, if I wanted to go ahead and add him to the Celtics, so let's just go ahead and get him out of free agency. So let's go up to the Celtics. Here they are. So we're going to go ahead and put Scal on the last player at the bench. 1488 is his ID. Go ahead and update the player number, or you can let this tool update it itself. And then you hit Save Teams. And that is it. That is how you add one of these hidden players down here into the game. So go ahead and add Greg Oden back a year early. I know a couple people are asking for Tracy McGrady to come back. There you go right here. That's very easy to add him. Sundiana Gaines. It's just really easy to add these players back, and in my opinion, it does make the game a bit more interesting, I guess. I mean, I know some of these players are signed overseas, injured. I mean, I understand why they're not in the actual game, but I don't know. I love doing this. I do this every single time. Not necessarily adding Scal to the Celtics, but activating these players in free agency. So if I start up a quick association or something, I can sign these players. It just makes it interesting to me because some of these guys are some of my favorite players that I can no longer follow anymore because they're not playing, like Joe Alexander. Out of curiosity, let's check to see if they gave him any signature skills. They did not. Well, I don't know why, but I'll probably add him right now because I just forgot that he was down here. So I hope you learned something. I hope you guys can use this for your own enjoyment, and of course for roster makers too. So yeah, take care.